We have this huge challenge to unpick in terms of sorting out our environmental impacts and learning how to live in a gentle, harmonious and sustainable way within the world. Whether it's pollution, whether it's conservation and protection of the best bits of our natural environment, those issues don't respect borders. So we have to fix them and look after them together. The European Union is a great example of how we tackle these transnational environmental challenges. There is some regulation which is really good. There is some regulation which comes out of the European Union which compels businesses to behave in a responsible and accountable fashion. The beaches of Britain used to be called the dirty man of Europe, because we had untreated sewage pouring out onto our beaches and our bays. We had terrible water quality, swimming with the turds was the kind of thing that we used to do when I was a kid and as a teenager. But European Union legislation forced our businesses, our water companies, our sewage companies to clean up their act. Now, all of this environmental legislation is coming through from the European Union, and often our national government has been dragging its feet and trying to avoid delivering on those targets. We talk about the size of the bureaucracy of the European Union. It's the same size in terms of number of staff as Birmingham City Council. If we want to talk about unelected representation, in the UK we still have an unelected second house. Our House of Lords is entirely unelected. There's more unelected people ruling over us there than there are supposedly in Brussels. This is part of the excitement of our generation, that we could be taking this next step forward and celebrating this transnational notion of community and identity that is the European Union. And to break away from that arc and to step aside and say we're somehow different and separate and we're better off on our own seems to me to be against the tide of history. The future, I passionately believe, is cooperative and participatory. We make it ourselves.